wanted to do this research because we all know that public services are changing, what with the financial austerity and citizens' expectations of public services increasing, and we know that we're not going to be able to deliver the same kind of public services as we have in the past. The work built on a policy commission that the university had run looking at the future of local public services. Some of the key findings included the fact that we are going to need very different roles for our public servants in the future, roles including being a storyteller, being a broker, being a navigator, a negotiator, and amongst all, I think being a municipal entrepreneur, acting on behalf of the residents in your area. And the associated skills which we need to support those different roles are going to change. So although people will still need professional, hard, sort of specific type of skills, what's more important nowadays is going to be those softer skills of organising, listening, emotional intelligence, caring, compassion. And we need to see a way in which people are recruited and rewarded for those soft skills as well as the harder skills.
I think in this ever-changing world that we're in at the moment, the days of command and control are over. We must learn from the private sector. Now, I'm not saying the private sector have got all the answers, because they certainly haven't, but we can learn so much from them, and taking that experience on board, we can create a 21st century local authority, and thus a 21st century public servant. We have to smash those silos that have been so dominant in local government in the past.
For me, it's really about working with people as equals, and I think really valuing what they have to offer and hopefully empowering them to be better citizens. To be a 21st century public servant, you have to have a passion to want to make a difference to people's lives.
The reason the LGA, PPMA and Solace came together to produce the eBook Walk Tall is because that we were really impressed by the fantastic research that the University of Birmingham did to develop the concept of a 21st century public servant, but we wanted to take it further. We wanted to really bring it to life with real stories written by real people who work in councils and other parts of the public sector, making a difference on a day-to-day basis with what they do and how they do it. So that's why we thought that an e-book was a really new way of delivering messages and information and powerful stories to people across the sector.
I think the idea of an e-book with stories in it is great. We hope that people will use it in their team meetings to discuss what being a 21st century public servant might feel like, might look like. We hope that HR teams will use it to engage frontline staff in terms of how might I become a 21st century public servant, and we hope that people might be able to use it to think about how they might be able to recruit and retain people in a different way.